What's going on, everyone? My name is Zachary Allen Betts. Welcome to another video on the 1986-Bit Zachary channel. This is the and welcome to part 2 of 2016, a year to look back. As we look back to the year 2016, the second half of the year, we look back at some memories, what we have done, more memories that we will share to you. And as you know, like I said last night, 2016 was a great year. So let's put that aside and let's take a look back at more of the memories in the year in 2016.
About 37, you took one up top. And one second. We're good. Let's start towards this. There's nothing disturbance for shoe flags, correction flag now, waxing off, parking lot, 8700 champion. Put on third party, black milk, right? Right here, corridor, black vehicle. He was still there, probably third party saw, got up there, whatever. We have a draw out over here, guys. Yeah, we know that Floyd, TV service, Wells Fargo, 8700 James King. $260.22. Good. We got shots fired. One suspect down on Legacy Court. Yeah, more. Sorry, copy. There you go. Start that way, y'all 10-4. All officers at 10-4. We got one suspect down. 10-4, you got 20 on Legacy. 10-4, you got 20 on Legacy Court. 10-4, we're right in the front. Yeah, we're starting now. We're like 8.84, please.
Alright, this is the elevator at the Sears store in Richland Mall in Mansfield, Ohio. Guess what it is? This is probably a Montgomery elevator. Jackson Slayer, how do you like this? This is the second floor over here. We'll do it down to 1. It's been a while since I've done an elevator here on this YouTube channel. Just another one in Mansfield. How do you like that? Oh, that's it. Yeah, everyone, this is your good buddy Zach Betts, and I'm standing at Myers in Jesuit, Michigan. Do you remember this elevator? I can remember that. This is a Montgomery hydraulic elevator. These are your fixtures. There's your floor indicator, your fixtures. There's your phone right here. Head to toe. Been filmed this video about 4 times already. Last time I rode this over was in August of 2014. There's the second floor. Back to 1 again. Back to 1. Low push button doesn't work. Jackson Slater, how you like this video? Elevator. The elevator capacity is 2,500 pounds. This is kind of neat. Slow moving. If you like this video. So there's that door go. There it goes again. There's that nice bumper. And that's it.
Right now at 5, not many people remember the Indians' World Series win in 1948. Cleveland beat the Boston Braves in the old Municipal Stadium, but many are anticipating another run at the championship this year. It is now 68 years later, and the Indians faithful are confident of a win.
Cleveland City Hall is also getting ready. It wants to make sure the celebrations are safe and that fans can get in and out of downtown with very few problems. Danny Carlson is live getting answers at Progressive Field tonight.
Well, that's right. Back in 1948, as you guys were talking about, World War II was a recent memory, and the Cleveland Indians won the World Series. Now, today we got our hands on some pictures from the Cleveland Memory Project at Cleveland State University that show, although some things have changed, they haven't really changed that much. Fans waited in a real line instead of a digital one for their tickets. The fashions were different, a little more formal than we are today, and the pictures themselves, of course, are black and white. But the vibrancy of the fans colors those pictures into something very recognizable.
Obviously, a lot has changed since then, but, you know, I guess what's the saying, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Because the pictures show packed streets, fans celebrating in bars, they show a full house and an overflow crowd. Overflowing from a stadium already packed with more than 80,000 fans for that World Series Game 4. But most importantly, they show the excitement of a championship town celebrating a championship team. The excitement that hasn't changed in nearly 70 years. I'm sure when they were there was different food, different drinks, but like I said, all those little things change, but I think you're still going to see a lot of people just packed in, trying to get wherever they can get, see the game, and get excited. Now, tomorrow night, the first game of the World Series and the season opener for the Cavs being on the same night, that will be history-making here in Cleveland. And as we've been telling you, tens of thousands of people are expected to come here downtown. So when we were talking to Cleveland police officials today, they said that you can expect to see those officers out on those bike patrol units that we saw during the RNC. They recommend that you try to take public transportation if you can. And if you are planning on coming downtown, come early, leave late, and bring your patients. Getting answers in downtown Cleveland tonight, Danny Carlson, Cleveland 19 News.
Good.
Marco Villarreal's been live in Gatlinburg all afternoon. I mean, that really doesn't look like the Gatlinburg that we know.
No, not at all. It's very different. And for the past hour, we have heard emergency vehicles like the one that's about to pass us right now continue to fly by us as emergency responders go out to different calls throughout the city. I have covered wildfires in Southern California. I've covered my share of house fires, and of course there's always the presence of smoke, but what makes this different is the wind that is kicking up the soot and the ash, and it's pelting us in the face, making it hard to breathe. It's hitting you in the eyes, which makes you tear up a bit, so it's not a safe place to be if you're outside walking around. We saw some tourists, but they quickly have gone inside to escape everything. This has also affected a local school not too far from us here, Pi Beta Phi Elementary. They got the smoke so bad this morning that finally around noon, the superintendent of Sevier County Schools said, hey, we got to get these kids out of here, and they sent them over to Rocky Top Sports World. Close to 500 of these students. Parents were allowed to come and pick up their kids, and then those that stayed around, they finally got to go home with the regularly scheduled buses. One student told me about how bad it got inside the school.
It was, all the smoke was in the school, and it was kind of hard to breathe, and they closed down some of the hallways, and they got us out of the school as soon as they could.
All right, so the school district is telling me that either late tonight or tomorrow morning they'll be making a decision on whether Pi Beta Phi Elementary will have to make changes again like they did today, but we'll let you know what happens when that comes through. But again, the wind, guys, is the toughest part about this. I definitely have some Visine in the car that I'm going to go put in my eyes right now because it is just kicking up all of the dust, the soot, and the ash out here in Gatlinburg.
Marco, good job. Thank you very much, folks.
Thank you all for coming. My name is Philip Morris. I'm the pastor here at Parkway Church of God here in Sevierville, and we are honored to be the home church of the Reed family. I'd like to thank everyone who has been praying and thinking of them during this time. We have received confirmation through the Sevier County Sheriff's Department that the body of Constance has been recovered. We have not received official word yet about the daughters, Chloe and Lily. Our hearts are broken to receive this news. We ask for everyone to continue in prayer for this family. A fund is being set up through our congregation to help this family during this critical time. It is called the Reed Family Relief Fund. Information on how donations may be made can be found on our church website, www.parkwaychurchofgod.org, or through our church Facebook page. We appreciate the outpouring of love from around the nation and specifically here in Sevier County. Your strong support means so much, and this family is really going to need your support even more in the days and weeks to come. Thank you. God bless you.
This is a significant tragedy, what has unfolded here in Oakland, California. As you just said, the chief of the Oakland Fire Department has confirmed that 9 people are dead, and there are reports that as many as 25 people are missing. I'm going to step out of frame here so you can see exactly what is going on. You can see those firefighters here at the bottom of the structure. It's actually the corner building that caught fire. Right now, it is still unsafe for firefighters to enter that building and do a thorough search. So they're actually going on the roof of the adjacent building to see how things look. We know that a task force from the fire department here is underway to see if the building can be searched and to see what it may look like inside. We know that this was a work live space area. There was a party that was going on last night. There were a lot of people inside. According to fire officials, it's very cluttered inside with lots of furniture and lots of artist tools. This is said to be some kind of artist workspace where there are studios and people live here as well. Again, there was a party going on last night. We know that the call to the fire department occurred about 11:30 at night, and apparently it spread very quickly, and so we have quite a situation unfolding.
Let's get into this. So here is the one of the flavored snacks out of the wrapper. Smells like it's suicidal. So anyway, enough talk of this. Let's get right into this. Oh boy. It's spilling with flavor. Got two now. Oh boy, she's hot. Oh boy. Oh, it is coming. Oh boy. What? Those are hot.
The painstaking search for victims continues into the second day in Oakland.
This is very hard work, and it's very slow, and it's definitely has taken a toll on the first responders here.
The massive warehouse fire started during an electronic dance party late Friday night. Dozens are still missing. Authorities fear the death toll will go up and expect the search to take several more days.
I can tell you when I was in there throughout the evening, the somber approach that our firefighters and Alameda County Sheriff Department members took to this search. It was quiet. It was heartbreaking.
Families of the deceased are still being notified. Meanwhile, survivors are sharing stories of their frightening escape from what was known as the ghost ship.
Like, I busted through my door and it was just all this black smoke, and I like couldn't breathe, and I was like with my phone, and like the lights went out. Dropped my phone, and like I had to like scream and get to the front.
Officials say the warehouse did not appear to have any sprinklers. City records show that last month, property owners were cited for safety code violations, noting hazardous trash and debris on the site. As to what caused the fire,
we don't believe that we have even gotten close to the point of origin of the fire.
Officials say at this point their focus is on the victims. I'm Steve Nannis reporting.
As you know, the manager of the building, he has been trying to explain himself. People have been holding him responsible once it was learned that the proper permits were not gotten for this to be a residential building, and that there was overcrowding. So let me play for you the response that he gave yesterday.
Okay.
Listen to this.
Am I the man who should be held accountable? Did I build something that with the I mean, what am I going to say to that? Should I be held accountable? I can barely stand here right now. Say, I'm only here to say one thing, that I am incredibly sorry, and that everything that I did was to make this a stronger, more beautiful community, and to bring people together. People didn't walk through those doors because it was a horrible place. People didn't seek us out to perform and express themselves because it was a horrible place.
Now, he didn't live there. Should he be held responsible?
Of course. He knew. Who doesn't know? He's not a child.
You were saying that it's outrageous how the manager is responding. What can he do?
At this point, I don't know. Make amends and take responsibility. You're wrong. That's it. Take responsibility. Whatever happened, happens.
Emily, we're so sorry for your loss. Thank you for sharing these pictures and this story, this personal story about your son with us. We're praying for you.
You can't believe, you can't imagine the loss. You can't imagine the loss. Alex's father's totally devastated. He can't even come out. I'm the only one who can, and I only do that because I have to. It's horrible. I lost my only child.
We're so sorry.
Nothing can replace that. My granddaughters don't have a father. My husband doesn't have a son. My family doesn't have Alex. The community doesn't have Alex. He touched many people's hearts and lives.
Right away. All right, guys. Enough talk. It's time taste. One of those Packwe honey ghost pepper flavored tortilla chips. Matt Stein from Reckless Eating, Jason Callan, Jesse Lee Simmons, as in Jesse the Foodie, and Robert Dyer. This bite's going to be for you, especially the Ken Domick of KBD Productions TV. Cheers. Spoon. Oh boy. Holy smokes, it's hot. Man, she's hot. Boy. First impressions. First took a bite of that tortilla chip. Man, it was packed with flavor. That ghost pepper, chipotle pepper, and cayenne pepper, all packed together. Boy. Oh man. Ooh. Man, she's hot. Boy, really hot. Same title, same result on bite number 2. All right, this next bite is dedicated to my 1 o'clock in the morning people. You know who you are. Cheers. Holy smokes. This is hot. Boy. This is terrifying. That is. Well, this is real good. Like JP Lemonese and Julia Gilia off of Healthy Junk Food once says, one more bite for the health of it. Boy, holy smokes, this thing is so hot. Boy. Boy. Holy smokes. So, I'm going to stop the camera. As soon as I do one more bite. Oh man. Bring on the heat. Not in my mouth, but not the heat outside, because it's winter time. Especially with snow on the ground. So, boy, I enjoyed that taste of delicious terror, because this was extremely frightening. The ghost. Well, so that was part 2 of the year 2016. So, thanks again for all the memories we spent here in the year 2016. It means so much to your loyalty. We thank each and every one of you, including to all my subscribers who have watched my videos. I certainly like to be thanking you, our fans, on my YouTube channel. It was for you that we did this in the year 2016. Without this, there would be no magic, and none of this would happen. So I thank you for your loyalty, and we hope to do a lot more good stuff and share more memories in the year 2017. So thanks again for what you for all your help in 2016. And please be sure to like this video. Please share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in 2017. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.